శర్మ ఒక్కడే కన్ఫర్మ్ అయినాడు సార్. శర్మ వస్తున్నాడు.
శర్మకి చెప్పావా ఇప్పుడు రేపు నేను బయలుదేరుతున్నట్టు?
ఇప్పుడు వస్తాడు సార్, నైట్ ఇంటికి వస్తాడు.
సరే,
శర్మ వస్తాడు సార్ నైట్ ఇంటికి. సార్ చెప్పాను సార్, శర్మకి చెప్పాను సార్. శర్మ ఇప్పుడు బయలుదేరినాడు సార్, వాళ్ళ ఇంటికి నుంచి వస్తాడు, నైట్ ఇంటికి వస్తాడు. ఇక్కడ ఉంటున్నాడు, మియాపూర్లో ఉంటున్నాడు, ఇప్పుడు బయలుదేరుతున్నాడు సార్. ఓకే, స్టార్ట్ చేయమంటారా సార్? ఓకే సార్. What is the difference between wakeful consciousness and sleep consciousness?
The answer is very clear that wakeful consciousness is consciousness with awareness. Sleep consciousness, awareness, consciousness with unawareness. It is true that consciousness exists in wakeful way, in sleepy way. But the consciousness is very useful when you are awake. When you are asleep, there is also consciousness, but it is not useful. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you, sir. Swami Rama always used a word, convergent consciousness. What is the meaning of convergent consciousness?
A convergent consciousness may be defined as, just now asked the question and answered, awake consciousness and unawake consciousness. When you are awake, the consciousness; when you are sleepy, unawake consciousness. The both consciousness merging point is called convergent consciousness. When you both make to meet, convergent consciousness, in sleepy mode, that can be remembered and recalled and can be used for our own development of consciousness. Thank you very much. Next question, please.
Thank you, sir. Quantum mechanics says everybody or everything is connected. What is the meaning behind this and how we are connected?
Quantum physics says that we are all connected. The question is how we are connected with each other, with one another. When we think about the body oriented, we are very different to each other. But as per the Atma, or astral body or third body consciousness. We are all linked with each other. The physical properties, chemical properties, and other properties are the one and the same. When Atma is considered, concerned, that is how Rama explained. As far as the astral body is concerned, the Atma is concerned, everybody is connected with one another. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, sir. What is the meaning of spiritual gossips?
I'm not getting your answer. Question, please.
What is the meaning of spiritual gossips?
Spiritual gossips are so many, and I want to share few gossips. Spiritual. One of the spiritual gossips is there is hell and heaven after life, after death. As far as our knowledge is concerned, like that, hell is something like taking Atma and undergoing lot of torture. And hell is something, heaven is something, Atma is taken and provided so many sophisticated, comfortable things. That is one of the gossips. And the next gossip is after we die, we become Pretatma, Bhutatma, Pisacha. It is second gossip. The third gossip is when we go late into the burial grounds, smashana, there are full of Pisachi, Bhuta, and and all other negative energies. Is one more gossip. And one more gossip is that this is first life and this is the last life. So after death, there are no heaven and hell. Only according to Quran, Hayamat day will come and Allah will come and judge our negative things and positive things. According to Christianism, at the end of the day, one of the day, Jesus will come and judges our good things and bad things which we committed before our death when we are living on the earth. One of the gossips. Like that, there are so many gossips. This moment, this is more than sufficient for all, for everybody's clarification. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank
Next
you, sir.
question, please.
Yeah, thank you, sir. What is the meaning of spiritual slavery? Is there any relation between spiritual slavery and spiritual surrenderance?
Yeah, when we happen to go to Himalayas, we find so many sadhus. They look like gurus. When we happen to speak to them for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, they influence us. They are the greatest masters, greatest spiritual masters and gurus. And because of our anxiety and concentration, when we commit to them, they ask us to do so many different things. After long period, lapse of long period, we come to know we wasted all the time under this guru. Then we start moving to the other guru. Like that, a series of incarnations will happen. Slavery carries so many meanings, but to our knowledge, finding a guru and following him blindly and wasting our almost our lifetime is called slavery. Slavery is defined as wasting of our almost life. That is slavery. But a continuous effort with the guidance of past incarnation good karmas, we will reach to a guru. At starting stage, we feel he is also wasting our time, examining us and utilizing us for his own purpose. But later on, we come to know he is taking care of our life and our salvation. The moment comes, then we understand that he is our real guru. The very moment we physically, mentally, solely surrender to him, and our life will be utilized most proper way. So that is the difference between a slavery disciple and a surrender disciple. Thank you very much. Next question, please.
Okay, sir. Thank you. Is the unconscious and sleep conscious both are same?
No, there are two different extreme things. The consciousness with full of awareness and the consciousness full of unawareness. Both are extremisms. The second one, the consciousness without unawareness. Every day in sleep, we vacate our body and go to the so many astral planes and once again come into our body. But we are not aware about that. But consciously, when we are aware and consciously we come out of the body and go so many astral planes, that is with which we acquire, that is knowledge. Unconscious astral travel in sleep without awareness, it is also astral travel, but no awareness. It is ignorance. So that is the difference. One should understand very clearly. Thank you very much. Next question, please.
Sir, thank you. How to live in the present moment with a with more awareness.
How to live the present moment with more awareness. Let us believe that we have 1 crore rupee in my pocket and I want to go to bank and deposit in them. So nobody need to say that be careful, be aware. So because we know the value of currency, we go very carefully, duly booking a mobile cab or driving our own car. We take extreme precautions and go to the bank and deposit 1 crore rupees. Because we don't know the gist of life, the value of life, the purpose and meaning of life. We are living haphazardly. Once we understand the value of life, automatically the awareness is byproduct. With full awareness we live, the full awareness we behave, the full awareness we talk, the full awareness we live. That is the major difference. Try to understand, please. Thank you very much. Next question, please.
Thank you. What is the meaning of spiritual emergency? How to identify and how to overcome it?
Spiritual emergency. How to identify, how to understand that. It is a difficult question to be answered. The difficulty is not with the question, but the difficulty lies with the answer. According to the greatest master, Ujjirif, he always in the life used to say, this moment I may leave my body. One should understand, one should confirm. Ujjirif says, try to understand, we may die this moment. And he asks everybody to be ready, prepare for death even this moment. My father died 10 days before, and seeing all rituals, I came to an understanding that I'm going to live some more 100 years. That is how I define. The question is not difficult. The answer is very difficult. Nobody is ready to accept this truth. We may die at any time. Once the human being decides, understands that I may die anytime, any moment, then the whole his life will be very different. For example, this is the corona moment. If I step up from my house, I may attacked with corona and I may die with corona. It is To some extent, it is true, but not completely. There are thousands of people, lakhs of people leaving their houses and going, wandering around the cities, around the India itself. Go to the border of the Indian army. They are working 24 hours without minimal safety precautions. And none of them died so far. I mean to say, death is always predestined. And when the moment comes waiting, not because of Corona, not because of Ebola, not because of any other things. Of course, it is difficult to understand, difficult to digest, understand this, but it is true. Do experiment with life. Do ventures with life. Kal ho na ho. For me, tomorrow may exist, may not exist. Does not matter. Now I am present. I am alive. Even after 100 years, I have to vacate my body. And why not tomorrow? That kind of guts, that kind of overcoming, that kind of desperation, one should possess, especially spiritual people. If they stand in between, I work for the nation, I work for the family, something like that, 50-50%. Here in spirituality, it will not work. I repeat, in spirituality, 50-50% will not work. People will claim that middle path will work. Middle path is entirely different. Middle path is extremely dangerous than extremism. Staying extremism. Middle path is not so easy, extremely dangerous than extremism. Kal ho na ho. Tomorrow I may live, I may not live. Because one day I have to live. One day I have to leave this world. Clear-cut understanding. Whether I accept or not, whether I understand or not. One day I have to leave. And why not tomorrow? Because tomorrow may be my nirvanic day. Tomorrow I may get moksha. Tomorrow I meet all kind of sadgurus, all kind of gurus, gods. We have to prepare ourselves like this. Tomorrow never comes. Yesterday will never repeat. And now this moment is very alive. These things must have repeated crores of times. The only thing is that to understand, to digest, but living in the moment. The means live in this moment, ready for die next minute and second. Because I know one day I have to leave this body. And why not now? Why not tomorrow? If my purpose for life is fulfilled tomorrow itself, why should not I leave my body tomorrow? If my purpose of life is completed today, why should not leave my body now itself? The reasons are very many. I have to complete that. I have to do this, that and this, blah, blah, blah. That is not spirituality. The very meaning of spirituality, ready to die any given moment. That moment you may not get salvation, you may not get enlightenment, you may not get self-realization, does not matter. The purpose of very human being life is ready to die any moment. Very happily, celebratively. That moment will give you kind of realization. Not in this incarnation, maybe next incarnation. You definitely will get salvation. Take it granted. Thank you very much. Next question, please.
Yeah, thank you, sir. What is the meaning of spiritual hypocrisy?
The question asked was, what is spiritual hypocrisy? Myself, spiritual hypocrisy. Growing more hair, more beard, more mustache, and wearing, now I'm wearing t-shirt, not t-shirt, but saffron dress. Always talking God, always talking salvation, always talking moksha, as if I am very much dissolved, interested, immersed only in spiritual things. That is dirty thing. That is nonsense. If of spirituality of me grow deeper and deeper in a worldly way, I look simpler and simpler. I don't grow beard, no any mudras, no any extra dressing. I look like very ordinary being. My lifestyle will be very ordinary. My good goings will be very, very ordinary, but my lifestyle will be extraordinary. The people who really approach and observe me, they only understand my life is extraordinary. My lifestyle is extraordinary. That means I don't eat different things. I don't eat leaves, kandamulas, nothing like that. I eat dal rice, sambar sadam. As usual, everybody does. No difference at all. Very, very ordinary. Even among 1 crore people, nobody can recognize me. Very ordinary life. My thinking pattern, my lifestyle will be very different. My lifestyle means most of the yogis, they don't sleep in the nights. They spend meditating all the night. In the morning, all people get activated working for their survival, for their eating. No, yogis in the morning, they look like very lazy people. They don't work. You may ask me how they get food. It is not at all difficult getting food. Not at all difficult to survival. Once the ego is decreased to the minimal level, I go to the 5-6 houses and beg the bhiksha. Basically, we are both the bhikshas. We go to them and ask for bhiksha. One of the mothers will give us something sufficient. Patrisar says, morning one bun and one tea is sufficient. Night one bun and tea is sufficient. Nothing is required for money, for food. You can sleep under a tree, taking your hand as your pillow. What else needed to live? It looks as if he is talking about a sannyasi without family. But it is applicable for samsari also. Who is the man who is following, who is carrying family also. Very simple food, very simple living, simple life. For that, the whole life need not be sacrificed for that. These things, let me repeat, cannot be understood, never understood. If at all understood, they are great people. But everybody indulges, craving money and more money. Yesterday I was speaking that till our last breath, you have to earn money with the three principles. Now I am telling the three principles. You have to earn with punyarjita. Punyarjita. The money should be earned with punyarjita. The money should be earned with dharmarjita. Dharmarjita. The money should be earned with nyayarjita. Earn money to any extent, last your breath. That money will be utilized for yourself and the whole nation, not your life, family, for the whole nation, for the whole world. The money end with these three principles: punyarjita, dharmarjita, nyayarjita. Everybody should acquire, everybody should earn the money like that throughout the life. Because there are so many people who are dying with hunger, with so many diseases, so many problems. We are here not only take care of about our family, but the whole nation, but the whole world. This is one part of spiritual journey. Other part is practice meditation. Do sadhana, more sadhana. See, every living being is your friend. Not the human beings are your friends and relations. Every human being, every animal, every plant kingdom is your friend. And making friendship with the animal kingdom and plant kingdom, that is the purpose of life. Understand them, communicate them, make friendship with them, talk to them, understand their families, solve their problems. If it is possible, yet, yes, it is possible through meditation. We can understand any language existing on the earth. Not human languages. There are hundreds of languages. What about the animal kingdom? You can understand the animal language, plant language, even mineral language, water language. It is just possible through practice of meditation. Understand the importance and the greatness of meditation. What else I can tell? What else I can elaborate? What else I can prove? Thank you very much. Next question, please.
Yeah, thank you, sir. What is the meaning of be yourself?
What is the meaning of be yourself? Already explained earlier questions, but it is very important. A question like to once again clarify. It is very important. Be yourself. We never lived a single second for ourselves throughout in this lifetime. Particular time, we live for the parents, we live for the wife, we live for the children, we live for their future and their daughters and their sons going on. Our every single second moment always link with the others. Strictly speaking, we never serve a single moment for ourselves. Ourself meaning understanding the real existence of ourself. Does it carry any meaning? My life is this for my wife, for my parents, for my children, for their children, etc., etc. And any meaning for this life, my life. And nobody gets doubt like this. And everybody feels this is the life. This is the gist of life. Earn more money, take care about your family, and your entire family should be hale and healthy. Nobody thinks, nobody gets doubt like this. Only extremism people like us, we get doubts. Any meaning for my existence. But everybody gets this doubt at the end of their life, at the deathbed. No doubt. And especially 6 seconds before they leave their body, they revise all their life in front of their life, in front of their eyes. And they realize they misutilized to the maximum extent leading their lives. But the right time is running out. 6, 5, 4 seconds. 1 second, 0. They die. When we go them and explain meditation, spirituality, no time for them. And the people who are alive and try to explain this, nobody is there to listen. It is very fortunate. The people are attentively listening, recalling their life, and reconstruct their life hereafterwards. They are really blessed people. Very difficult to understand this point. Everybody understands and regrets at the time of death. The people very long before their death still living and still understanding the value of life and they reconstruct their life. They are the blessed souls. And what else I can say more than this? Thank you very much. Next question, please.
Yeah, thank you, sir. What is the meaning of energy healing? How spirituality or meditation is different from healing? Is it right to encourage energy healers?
The answer is no. Healing is not healing is not healing is not promoted. Healing cannot be encouraged. Through meditation or other way, healing is not promoted, not encouraged. Healing can be done. The extraordinary conditions. What are the extraordinary conditions? It is beyond our subject, and at this moment, the moment will come and we will discuss, definitely we will discuss this. You want to heal your diseases, heal your, solve your problems, the only ultimate way is do meditation. Do meditation. Do meditation. Before that, observe the whole world. Some people become sportsmen without leg, without hand. There are people doing extraordinary work without the help of leg and hand, even though they lose them. Single hand, single leg, or both legs with a single hand, and no hands, only legs, and no eyes, and they cannot listen, they cannot talk. They do extraordinary works. They become the showpieces to the extreme or extraordinary. You get inspiration. I too can do. In this age, in this moment, in these circumstances, I can do meditation. Now I can start meditation. Through meditation, I can solve all problems. I can heal myself. One should get that kind of tempo. That's all for today. Thank you very much. Next question, please.
Yeah, thank you, sir. What is the meaning of quantum healing and its importance in current day life?
What is quantum physics? What is quantum physics, Lingareddy?
Sir, so as per my understanding, so in Newtonian physics, like we say everything is matter, but as per quantum physics, like 99.99% is energy only very negligible amount of matter. So everything is energy only.
That may be true to our understanding and our education purpose, but it is not true, spiritual speaking. Quantum physics, quantum energy, quantum application is, of course, one of the beautiful subjects. Please remember, we can talk later in short coming future, not now. Thank you very much.
Okay, sir. Okay. So, what is Reiki and can we practice Reiki healing?
Once again, healing is a disturbance of interfering in karma theory. In the extreme conditions and extraordinary situations, one can do healing. Healing is, yes, fully existing. We cannot deny that. It depends. When you understand thoroughly about yourself completely, and thus understanding the opposite person's evolution completely, then you can apply the Reiki healing. Unfortunately, 99% it is not happening. Knowing yourself, knowing the opposite person evolution. So this can be discussed later on. If the answer is yes, Reiki healing is existing. It do exist, but on what condition it should be applied or not, we will discuss in detail in short coming future. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. So, what is the importance of pranic healing?
Once again, with the karmic theory, unless we understand ourselves and understand others evolution, these healings cannot be applied. Thank you very much. Next question, please.
So, so being in the process of meditation or spirituality, so as a practice of non-allopathic process, can we use acupressure or acupuncture for self-healing?
If yes, definitely we can apply that acupressure, acupuncture. And my personal opinion goes, practice meditation regularly, as I told yesterday, and let me repeat, 5 times each session, like that, 5 times 25 minutes. Like that, you continue your meditation. One day you will come to the position, no acupressure, no acupuncture, no pranic healing, no naturopathy, no allopathy, no any other medical therapies, not at all required. You become your own self healer. No doubt about that. Thank you very much. Next question, please.
Okay, sir. Thank you. What is the greatest requirement to get awakened?
Invite problems. Generally, people say accept the problems. Problems may come to our life, but invite problems. Search for problems. Work for that. Solve them. Then that is the short way of awakening yourself. Thank you very much.
Sir. What is the spiritual significance of Gayatri Mantra?
ఓం భూర్భువస్సువః తస్సవితర్వరేణ్యం భర్గో దేవస్య ధీమహి ధియో యో నః ప్రచోదయాత్. Generally, this is called Gayatri Mantra. And somebody asked its significance. The answer is endless. This Gayatri Mantra can be utilized for all problems existing on the earth, to solve our own problems and solve the whole nature problems, all mankind problems, all kind of problems. And let me get one more opportunity to explain this. What is Gayatri Mantra and what is the purpose and what is the energy behind every single letter. Thank you very much. Next question, please.
Yes, sir. What is thought and how to distinguish whether this is a right thought or wrong thought?
We know thought comes from our brain, and we know maximum extent whether it is a good thought or bad thought. But question carries a good weight. How to understand whether it is a good thought or bad thought? Once again, coming back to the pavilion, one should meditate and realize himself. Then only a realized person knows what is good and what is bad. Thank you very much.
Okay, sir. Thank you. Why we do? Uh, s- why do we forget our past life mistakes, and we keep on doing in the next successive lives also?
The answer is ignorance. The answer is laziness. The answer is madha, ego. The answer is matsarya, jealous. Because of these things, we repeatedly forget and we repeatedly do the same mistakes, same sins. Thank you very much. Next question, please.
Thank you, sir. So when a newborn takes birth, so till how many months or how many days he or she could remember the previous lives or the purpose of his or her life in this life?
హలో వీరేష్, రేపు మార్నింగ్ వస్తున్నాను రా, దానికే ఫోన్ చేసినా నేను. మరి ఏ నంబర్లు ఉంటావో ఏమో నాకు తెలీదు. రేపొద్దున 7:30 8 గంటల హైదరాబాద్కి కర్నూలుకి వచ్చేసాయి. అక్కడి నుంచి మనం నంద్యాల వైపు బయలుదేరాలి. నా ఫోన్ కోసం ఆశించొద్దు, వచ్చేసాను. ఆశించొద్దు. బళ్ళారి చౌరస్తా ఆంజనేయ స్వామి గుడి ఉంది కదా, ఉంటే సరిపోతుంది. అక్కడి నుంచి నాకు ఫోన్ చేయి. రా, పర్వాలేదు, బండి పెద్దది కదరా. నో ప్రాబ్లం. వస్తే ఎంతమంది వస్తే అంత మంచిది. నేను శర్మ ఇద్దరమే వస్తున్నాము. ఓ 8 మందికి చోటు ఉంటుంది, అందరం హ్యాపీగా పోయి రావచ్చు. అక్కడికి ఆంజనేయ స్వామి గుడికి వచ్చిన తర్వాత నాకు ఫోన్ చేయాలి. అది సంగతి. వచ్చి నాకు ఫోన్ చేయాల. రైట్ రా. ఎస్ ప్లీజ్.
Yes, sir. So new when a soul takes new life, so till how many months or days he or she could remember her past lives and present life purpose?
Only the baby in the mother womb, she remembers well about her or his past lives. Very well, 100%. When they come out of the mother womb, they remember now and often, not regularly. They think about the past life. So when you observe the baby sleeping, in the sleep they weep without any cause, and in the sleep they smile without any reason, because that time they are remembering their lives, past lives. That happens up to 5 7 years, 7 7 years. After that, that memory loses slow by slow, and it stays somewhere 11 to 12 years. It comes and go, but first 7 years it comes repeatedly. After 7 years it comes very rarely. After lapse of 12 years they completely forget about the past incarnation. So if children, they do meditation before 7 years, they remember, they correct, they live their life very perfectly, consciously. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you, sir. So, is this past life memory stored in the Mastiska or in the Akashic records only?
It is stored in the subconscious mind. Do meditation, and we are to tap the subconscious mind. We get memories from subconscious, and that's how we remember our past lives. Not in Mashka, Mastishka, or Akashic records. Only they store in subconscious mind. And thank you very much. Last question, please.
Yes, sir. So, if we come to know something about others, what is going to happen in future, how could we suggest them, or what is the that we can do best for them?
Yeah, when we are self-realized perfectly, we start understanding about others' fates, lives, the incidents, what they're going to face, and everything. The rule is that once you come to understand, you should not reveal, you should not interfere in their personal life. That is strict rule. But suppose the opposite person is a great meditator and going to face a big problem, then in meditation, you can contact masters and request them to eradicate that problem in their life. So masters will take care and do very best to the opposite person who are evolving spiritually. Thank you very much. All
Thank
the
you.
best for today, and we shall be meeting tomorrow in person at your place. Thank you very much.
Yes, thank you very much, sir. Thank you. Thank you.
So, Linga,
Ah,
శర్మ ఎన్ని గంటకు వస్తానన్నాడు?